Wordlessly, Jaina pops an access panel at the base of the terminal and begins stripping wires. Snipping wires. Not stripping them. A few minutes later, she replaces the panel's cover and stands. Alright, that should do it. I bypassed the security lock on the elevator. We're good to head upstairs. That was quick. I know my way around electrical systems. My father used to own rental properties all over Munich. I help maintain them. She smiles shyly. I've been rewiring buildings since I was a little girl. Oh, she's opening up a little to us. Maybe, just maybe, Jaina, you will join the crew and we could be long legs and short stuff. Private detectives. Touching. Nope. Touching. I don't know what this has to do with getting me to my meeting, but please, by all means, keep waltzing down memory lane. We'll wait. Are you ever not a dick? If you make me miss my meeting, you'll see how exactly much of a dick I can be. You're supposed to be our leader, so pull your head out of your ass and lead us. Preferably in an upstairs direction so we can get done with this before security catches us. Oh man, James. I don't really like being led by the, you know, I don't like the game deciding who I like and who I don't like. At the same time, fuck you, James. Fuck you. We're dumping you as soon as we can. Alright. I'm gonna need you to get me to the floor's access panel. That'll be in the room 303 on this floor. The door combination is 14291. She glances up at you. Make sure to write that down. Yeah, I'll write that down. 8-Ball's known for writing things down and following direction. Not. Okay. Once I'm there, I can put the penthouse door in maintenance mode. That'll set its key code combination to 1111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111We've been making halfway decent time. Not good, but not terrible. But I can't afford any more delays. He cracks his knuckles. I hope that no one else gets in our way. For their own sake. You aren't hurting anyone unless I order you to. You got that? The mage's lip curls into a sneer. Yeah, I heard you. If I weren't under instructions to follow your lead, this would be a very different conversation. Oh man, I'm so scared of a mage not. Look, Smoker Drone has his eye on you. He's had his eye on you the entire time. I don't remember the other drone. He's not as attentive as Smoker Drone. We have a personal connection, and he will stick his rods right up your butt if you don't fucking cooperate with me. Yeah, well, you are. So shut up and deal with it. She shakes her head in disgust. God, I wish that we didn't need you to finish this job. Jaina, why do we need him? Me and you, we got this. This guy's carrying some shit, I guess. He's alright. He doesn't say much. That's fine. I'm okay with people that don't say much. But, Jaina, me and you, come on. Let's just ride off into the sunset. We can hop on. You can hop on to this weirdo drone here who just, like, stalks me. And then I'll hop on to old Smokey here. And we can just ride off into the sunset. No? Alright, fine, God. His lip curls into a sneer. Sadly, for all of us, you do. Oh, and by the way, we're going to have words when this is over, mouse. You're not going to touch Jaina. Me and her are tight. You can't even step in her direction, or I'm going to fucking break your kneecap. You understand that, sir? Sir? Do you want your head to be bashed straight into this fern? Because it looks very much like it wants your head inside of it. Okay, things just got a little awkward. I'm gonna move on. A stream of caustic syllables pours out of the elf's mouth. His back is stooped under the weight of his pack, but his hands have clenched into fists. I know, man. I mean, I was just I was just telling him the same thing you're telling him. You can just like relax because no one actually understands what you're saying. I'm much better with words than you apparently, which is sad because I'm not very good with words, but it is what it is. He rolls his eyes and points a bony finger at the elf. Look, it's trying to speak. I want to get this over with, 8-Ball. I want to get away from these people and go home. Oh yeah? Where you live? Not asking for any reason. 8-Ball's apparently going to hit on everybody that she can. But you know, just a little flirting. She wouldn't actually go through with it. She's a little shy, actually. When you get down to it. What is this? This trendily designed panel reads Penthouse. Its slick, high-grade keypad has been mounted into the door frame. Scan key or enter override code. Use the keypad. 0 do 5 8 9 submit. No? Well, it was worth a shot. Jaina, rewire this. We're gonna go to sleep and take a nap because I am tired. Alright. We're almost there. 301. 302. 303. What is this? The text glows on the console's display. Reads information security personnel only. In place of a keypad, the console sports a smooth Duraplast panel with a data port in its center. It would seem that the building management doesn't want laymen tampering with this machine. Cyber deck and decking. Tether your cyber deck to the import deck and deck into the system. That sounds pretty sexy, but it's not really 8-Ball's way. Like I said, she's just a flirt. She doesn't actually deck with things. It sounds pretty gross, honestly. Jaina, you're an electrician, right? You don't deck things either. You know how it is. Alright, 303. Do we remember the code? Of course we don't. Let's use the keypad. What's the code? Why doesn't it keep track of the code for me? That's so weird. Wait, penthouse maintenance code. Wait, hang on. Can I go to the penthouse first? Cancel. Leave the panel on. Wait, hang on. Okay. So the penthouse was over here, yeah? And that said the penthouse code was 11111111111, which I remember Jaina said, but she said actually 1111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111No? Okay. Fine. I think that's actually we're getting into there, so it will be 111111111 when after I get in here and then reprogram it. Hopefully Jaina doesn't reprogram it to 111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111111114291. I find it very weird it just doesn't tell you up here for some reason. Alright, we're gonna save real quick. Alright, we're in here. Let's do the all hacking bullshit. Although, let's see if we can steal anything first, because we are Shadowrunners, and we do enjoy a good shadow running. No, okay, we can't steal anything from this jerk. Let's proceed the butchie. Moving the painting aside, you find a large maintenance access panel. Jaina steps forward, a slight frown on her face. Okay, I guess that this is me. She pulls a multi-tool from her belt and uses it to loosen the bolts that hold the panel in place. Pulling up a schematic on her PDA, she examines the terminal's wiring. Hurry it up, woman. The clock is ticking. We get it. We really, really do get it, James. Don't rush me. This is complicated. Popping the lid on her toolbox, she grabs a pair of wire clippers, a soldering gun, and a roll of electrical tape. With the look of grim determination on her face, she begins to snip into a massive harness of cables that runs through the unit. Alright, she taps the elf on the knee. I'm gonna need that thing now. He nods and reaches back to unsling his pack. Placing it on the floor, he opens it and pulls out a large blue canister. It takes all of his strength to wrestle it up from the ground and into the space in the access panel that Jaina has cleared. There you go, dumb ox. Do something useful for a change. The elf says nothing. Unburdened by the heavy pack, he stands up straight, and for the first time you appreciate how much larger he is than the corporate mage. He stares down at James and his hands bunch into fists. James, for the last time, keep your damned mouth shut. I'll say whatever All of you, shut up. You're distracting me. The mage falls silent and Jaina goes back to work. It only takes a few minutes for her to screw, wire, and solder the canister into the harness. She inspects her work, nods, then turns to face you. She stands and brushes the hair out of her eyes. Alright, job's done. Just need to do a bit of cleanup, and we can get out of here. Nice job, Jaina. Yeah, thanks. It wasn't all that difficult. Aw, shucks. Just a matter of following our employer's instructions. Hey, that's great, but time's a-ticking, so let's keep moving. He glances at the jumbo of wire and circuitry through the open access panel. To hell with the cleanup. We'll be gone before anyone notices anything anyways. You sure that whatever you did disarmed the security system? She shrugs. Not really. I have no idea what that canister was. Or what it's supposed to do. Misspelling? Or is that how you spell it? I think it was one N on the when I asked it. I don't know. It could be wrong. Our employers told me that I'd wire it to the wall at this junction, so I did. That's all I know. If they say it'll work, then it'll work. They'd have no reason to lie about something like that, which is true. I mean, it wouldn't serve much use for us to come here and all get killed unless there's some... You know what? Having said that, that would be like an awesome assassination, right? So you just like so say you're hired to assassinate someone, and then you're like, we'll give you this huge paycheck if you go in here and do this thing, and then call the guards on them so that they end up dying. I mean, just thinking about that, I want to write it in one of my books now. That's awesome. In any case, she shrugs. Not really. I have no idea. Oh, wow. We already read that. Excuse me. I apologize. An astonished chuckle escapes from her mouth. No reason to lie. Do you really believe that? The mage cuts her off. The lodge doesn't tell you things that you don't need to know, and you don't ask. Your job is to do what they tell you, take the money, and keep your mouth shut about it afterward. It's all very simple. The lodge? The mage's eyes widen incredulously. You don't even know who you're working for, do you? You're leading this team, and you don't have a clue. Jaina cuts in, her eyes wide. Both of you, shut up. Somebody's coming. Thanks, James, for wasting our time. A tall, spray-tanned man in an expensive suit rounds the corner at a jog and comes busting into the room. He stops short when he sees your team. His eyes flick from you to the panel that Jaina pried from the wall, and the smile falls from his face. What the hell? This is my apartment. I own it. What are you doing in here? We're maintenance. Look at the uniforms. Yeah, I see that. But you can't be in here without my consent. And you sure as hell can't go tearing up my walls without giving me advance notice. James shoots you in an irritated glance. This is a waste of time, and I'm already running late. If you don't take care of this idiot, I will. Thanks, James. You're very subtle, you piece of shit. The elf barks something out at James. The sound is uncharacteristically ugly, all harsh consonants and sibilant hisses. Keep your mouth shut, James. I'll talk this out with our friend here. He bristles. Talk this out? The hell with that. We have a job to do and he's in the way. Deal with him and do it fast so that we can get back on track. The homeowner looks shocked, but he recovers quickly. He takes a step towards James, his hands balled into fists. All right, buddy, you asked for it. I want to know your employee number, and I want to know it now. See, this guy's so stupid, we could have got away with it if James wasn't a fucktard. I'm a member of the Homeowners Association for this level. You know what that means? I have a lots of pull with building management. He thrust out an outstretched finger at James. Your days wearing that uniform are numbered. I promise you that. Calm down, sir. There must be a problem at dispatch. I'm putting up both my hands like... Just calm down. I'm holding 2 stop signs in front of your face. This should let you know that you need to calm down. My hands are also quite big and large because I'm an elf and we have freakishly long limbs. So just calm down. And just be mesmerized by my hands like I am. What was I? There must be a problem at dispatch. You should have received an order last week. I didn't receive a thing from dispatch. Or from anyone else for that matter. My wife and I are entertaining guests here in an hour and a half, and our living room is ruined. I need to know that you're going to fix this, and that you'll clean the place back up, and that you'll put a new coat of wax on the floors. I need... The hell with it. I don't have time for this. His hand twists into claws, and he raises them high. An instant later, they are wreathed in an unnatural purple glow. James, stand down. We do not need to kill this man. The glow intensifies into a scintillating torrent of light. The energy lances and stabs out of James's hooked fingers as if it were alive. The man in the doorway recoils in alarm, and his palm slaps down on a plastic disc that has been clipped to his belt. Too late, you recognize the object. A panic button. No alarm sounds. Nothing happens. The homeowner backpedals, trying to put a wall between himself and James. He is moving too slowly. Much too slowly. James, let him go, damn it! The mage's response comes out with a snarl. He tried to bring security down on us. He isn't leaving this room. An incomprehensible screech cuts off the mage's sentence. In your peripheral vision, you catch a flurry of motion. Your elvish companion is moving, making a beeline toward James. Jaina is hanging off of him, trying to slow him down, but he barely seems to notice. Nice try, Jaina. Stop, damn it! We need him alive to complete the run! With a kick, he sends her tumbling to the ground and turns back toward James. Scrub the mission and attack James. Fuck this shit. I'm not working with this piece of shit that will just like kill people randomly and also just really won't shut up. I'm with you, pal. To hell with the lodge and to hell with this run. The mage half turns from the elf to you, his eyes wide with alarm. The ethereal glow from his hand flickers and sparks. Jaina screams something, but with the blood pounding in your ears, you can't make out the words. James's jaw drops open. You're on him before he can speak. Last time I chose to step between them, and then the elf just attacked me, which I didn't want to protect James in that way. I just thought it would diffuse the situation, so that's why I'm going for the harder approach. There was also the side with James approach, which obviously I'm not going to do. Which, I mean, it would be interesting to roleplay as just like a complete bastard. I do that sometimes when I get bored in games, but I'm actually trying to play this game. And stuff like Fallout, I'll just play a complete bastard because the story is shit anyways. But I have high hopes for this story. This guy's out. Hey, whoa. You don't mess with Smoker, you big bastard. What was that all about? I don't quite remember how to fight in this game. It's been a little bit, because last time I played, over 2 weeks ago, I played through this entire thing and got to this point and fought, I guess. No, I didn't actually fight before an elf, I just quit. And I ended up losing the recording anyway, so it didn't actually matter. But I haven't fought in over a month on this. It seems we're doing okay though, I have to say. Boom. I mean, and they don't have to know what happened here, do they? he's almost done for. Alright, let's... There we go. Doberman drone. He's alright, I suppose. He's no smoker drone. James is dead. Oh, and we're not gonna talk about it. He's just gonna disappear. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. What's next? Board the U-Bahn. We scrubbed the mission, I guess. It's weird. Whatever. We can't go in the penthouse? Surely we can go in the penthouse still. Let's see. I mean, as soon as we go downstairs, we're boned, so. Boned. I don't understand why we had to trash the mission. It's really strange. Yeah, see, we got in. Maintenance override accepted. Huh. We're in the penthouse suite. They still can't get to us, assuming that we close the door, which I haven't done yet. Can we actually close doors in this game? I don't think we can. No. So we just can't do anything? It's just over with? Medical supplies. The advanced med kit that heals you or any team member, consumed when used, can be used outside of combat. What would you like to do this? Okay, I guess we'll send it to our stash. Strange. Really, we actually can't. That's so dumb. What was James' purpose even? I don't know. I don't understand. We could have killed the foreign elf and continued, I suppose. Anyways, we're gonna have an interesting interview with the lodge, I guess. I don't know, I'm kind of bothered that I will never figure out what's happening with them. But maybe they'll come up again sort of as our enemies. Oh my god. Dobie. Kill the captain. Hopefully this means that because I sent them away, remember? And it seems to not have much of an effect, but maybe this is the only guy we have to fight to get out of here. Poor Jaina though, I feel kind of bad for her because she had to do this, but she can come stay with us. We won't mind. Did you seriously just miss that? Alright, never mind, Jaina. You can go right to hell. Stupid Jaina. Alright, foreign elf. You can't actually do anything. He's been kind of useless as well. I mean, I don't know. We could have just like... I think there was... Oh no. What is this? Another mage? It's interesting that I don't think we've seen another rigger in this game. Maybe they're hard to do for an AI perspective. Oh, come on. We're so dead. I think I have it on easy though, so maybe not. I don't know. This sucks. Get out of my way, Conjurer. Oh, I didn't know Smoker did that. He's just such a badass, he can do whatever he wants. Wait. Order. Oh, okay. Whatever. Luckily Jaina got out of the way before. Although she didn't reload, so she's got to do it now. Come on, Jaina. Minus AP. That's pretty good. Come on, finish him. Good. Finally. Oh, look. It's not good. I don't know what just happened right there. Come on, Dober. There we go. Smokey. I should have used Smoker first, obviously. But, you know what? I ended up killing all of them anyways, because it's on easy mode. And I'm a big baby. Let's get the hell out of here. Guys, come on. We're on our own now. To hell with the lodge. I think it's more satisfying to kill James than some elf that was just really going to kill him because he actually said something about James being evil, so he thinks he's a good guy. I don't know if he's actually a good guy because he's on this mission. Jaina obviously was roped into it. I guess we can assume the foreign elf was as well. I'm the only one that's appeared to really be there by choice. I guess James might have been, but he was talking about his meeting so much I assume that's where he wanted to be instead of here. The cavernous tunnel of the U-Bahn line stretches out before you. In the dim fluorescence of the station's lights, it looks like it stretches on forever. Jaina stares at you through red-rimmed eyes. You killed him! James! He was a prick, but we needed him! And by scrubbing the mission, you probably killed me too! I'm sorry, Jaina, but James wanted to kill an innocent man. He had to be dealt with. Yeah, you dealt with him alright, and you screwed me over by doing it. Her voice is full of venom. The only reason I'm even here tonight is because I owe the lodge a debt. This was my one chance to pay it off, and now I can't. And they won't forgive that. Alright, Jaina, you're getting awfully whiny. For someone who's like not into the life and was so judgy earlier, I saved an innocent man and you're fucking crying about it. I don't know. Her composure cracks. Trembling, she raises her hands to her face. Oh god! I'm fucking dead! They're gonna kill me! And I can't... She doubles over, sobbing. What am I going to do? Alright, so she's maybe like... She's just afraid, right? Once she gets through this, she'll see it was the right move, presumably. The elf steps forward. Gently, he rests his hand on her shoulder. She raises her head to look up in response. He exhales heavily, and a jumble of broken German pours out of his mouth. You will help. Keep safe. Lodgemen bastards. No give harm. We together go. Outside Berlin. Your people. Out as well. Jaina blinks up at him, but holds her silence. I think he's saying that he'll protect you. You'll need to get your people out of the city, though. She blinks away the tears, scowling. Yeah, I got that. I'm thinking. After a long pause, she looks back up at the elf and nods. Alright, we'll go back home. Get my boyfriend. Boyfriend? Aww. Jaina, say it ain't so. And my cat. And we'll run. We'll all go to wherever the hell you're taking us. Red-faced, she glances back over her shoulder at you. You've ruined my life. I want you to know that. Once an organization like the Lodge gets its hooks into you, it never lets go. If you think that finishing this run would have changed anything, you're fooling yourself. She stares at you for a long moment, her cheeks flushed. Slowly, she turns back to the elf, a miserable expression on her face. Together they board the train. So I would just like to point out that the elf that she's being so sweet to and is helping her was actually the one who ruined the mission, because he attacked James, and if I had not gone after James, he would have tried to kill both of us. So I just want to throw that out there, Jaina. I can kind of see the future a little bit, but even if I couldn't, that was quite clear that he was the one who initiated all that. James was going to kill him, sure, but I probably could have, knocked James out or knocked the innocent man out. But they're the ones who let it spiral out of control. I just resolved the situation. With nothing left to do here, you follow them. Really? It's just going to be like over with now? I'm kind of disappointed in that. I guess we'll get to see what the Lodge says to us. Or it's very possible we'll never see them again. I hope they don't do that. That would be very disappointing. Gain 2 karma. We didn't get any money, clearly. So we're going to take the U-Bahn to Schottenest. We're going to go after those racist bastards with Dietrich next time. I guess the Lodge is scrubbed and we're not going to know what happened. Although maybe we will. I don't know. I guess I have to play the game long enough, at least, to figure out one way or the other. We've got our business suit on, which is great. I love my business suit. Look at that. Look at that. In any case, thanks, guys. I will see you next time. Hopefully this all recorded successfully. Bye.